48 applications. Right now we have about 15 in progress.
Wow. And these are all in conneaut?
Yes.
And give me some like examples of what some of the projects are.
We have a group from Paynesville up on Brown Avenue. They're painting a house, scraping and painting a house. We have another crew over on 16th Street painting another house. We have a third painting group that are painting a partial house because we can only like go 10, 15 feet in the air due to safety reasons and ladders.
Right.
We have a group over on Poplar Street. There's a company from Ashtabula. They brought 8 workers down. So we have about 6 sites over there that we opened up, and they're all carpentry jobs.
So you're doing a porch here. So what other kind of carpentry jobs are there?
Replacing doors, replacing windows, fixing porch railings, anything that really involves safety in anything. We have one roofing job on Senator Street, but you know, like I said, everything. If whoever signs in the morning, okay, we assign them a job or a job crew, okay, and all these projects, you know, all depend on how many workers we get and plus the weather. We're concentrating today on the painting jobs because we're at least guaranteed 2 dry days.
Right.
We started Saturday, started about 6 projects, worked in and out of the rain. So we usually, you know, we're trying to be proactive each day on each job so we can, my goal is to get all 48 done, but I don't know if we will, but we'll try.
So if people want to apply for next year, how do they do that?
In January, we put out our applications at the Human Resource Center. We send some to the churches. And we actually might have next year, we have a website, leafproject.conneaut, I think. If they go on that website, we may have applications there too, so they can, you know, apply electronically.
The kids here are from where?
Paynesville is from our group.
Paynesville, Menor, and
Leaf
and the Leaf Church in Conneaut. But there's other youth kids. Any youth from any church or any volunteer from any church can volunteer.
So you don't have to be a youth.
Right. You
can be an old guy.
You can be an old guy. We're always looking for older parental help to help supervise. The youth can't just do it themselves.
Right. They may not have the experience.
Right.
Then you're staying at Amboy Church, is that right?
Amboy Church. The youth are staying at Amboy Church. Now, some of the youth, they're going to their own home, but the out-of-town groups from Menor and Paynesville are staying in Amboy Church.
Do you have an idea how many we got all together?
I think Menor brought 14,
30 of us,
I think, and then or Paynesville brought 14, and
there's at least 30 of us.
There's at least 30 of them. So.
And this is a 1-week deal, right?
Yes. Some projects that we may not get done, we'll finish after, or if we revisit one of the projects, if it's really, really needed, we'll try to get it later on. But really, it's Leaf Week, and you know. But we meet each month at the church. Next month, we'll probably take a break and step back. What went right, what didn't.
Right.
And then we'll have our meetings. Will start in September, and start organizing for next year if, you know, we're here.
What does LEAF stand for?
LEAF stands for Loving Equally All Families.
Okay.
For unfortunately, the church got named LEAF too.
Yeah,
but
that was afterward, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we were Loving Equally All Families. That was our, it really started with the Methodist group guys, Don Palm, Lonnie Hutchins, Dave Drury. They decided to, instead of going on a mission project outside Conneaut, let's work in Conneaut. And that was like 8 years ago. And but we want all the churches involved. Our base is at Corpus Christi. That's where we'll have our dinners. They serve us breakfast, bring us lunches, and then there's a dinner for the sites that we do and for all the workers. and then we'll be back at it first thing in the morning.
They're rebuilding my porch.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. It was disintegrated, and I had the house inspected, and my insurance rates went up. And
So you applied for this program?
yes, unfortunately, it was a wonderful program.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
Well, I just heard about it last year,
Uh-huh.
you know, and I can't do it anymore. I've got acute emphysema, you know, so I can't do really much of anything anymore. The beauty of getting old.
So they just kind of swooped down today and started working on it?
No, they called me, it was last Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
and said that they would be here Saturday.
Oh, okay.
And they came Saturday and did all the prep work and then brought the lumber in. And said they'd be back today, and 7:45 this morning, here they were.
All right.
So I'm really pleased.
So where are you from?
Painesville.
All right. Is this your first year doing this?
No, my fourth.
Fourth. So how old are you?
I'm 16.
And why did you decide to do this in the first place?
My youth group was coming out to do it for our mission trip, and we just keep coming back every year.
What do you learn from this besides how to put a new porch on or something?
I just learned how to help people and how to find the people who need it the most.
You think that's something you'll do later in life, volunteerism and looking for things to help people?
Yeah, I want to go into ministry, so somewhere in there.
Okay. So you look forward to this week every year?
Yeah, it's one of my favorites out of the whole summer.
I'm from Painesville, up by Cleveland area, closer to Menor. Our church is right in the square.
And how long have you done this?
I've been doing it Renee, we've been doing it for 4 years. For 4 years.
And what got you started in the first place?
We went on a mission trip to Pennsylvania, and we wanted to go back again, but I don't think we had enough money to go. So we decided that we'd do a closer one of them closer to home, and we heard about the Leaf Project through our friends at North Menor. So we decided to come here that year, and we come back every year. We love it.
So what kind of stuff have you learned to do here?
I learned a lot about painting, a lot about building things, and we did a lot of yard work. I mean, are you asking in like work or
Well,
about
I mean, like,
myself?
you're doing a porch now, correct?
We're doing a porch. We get to tear apart a porch. We learned about supports and stuff. It's a lot of fun.
So was there a point that you said you're going to have to do a porch, or you're going to do this or that, and you thought, I'll never be able to do this?
No, because I really like to learn new things.
Okay.
I mean, and we have great teachers. So we have Kevin and Jeff. Kevin.
So they kind of tell you what to do, and you just do it.
Yeah, they tell us how to do it, and if we don't understand, they dumb it down for us. I guess. I mean, that's the easiest way to say it.
So tell me a story about somebody that you helped and that you best remember.
There was a house our first year, and I don't know who it was for, but it was Site 71 at that year, and all this woman wanted was her house painted, and at first it wasn't done right, and then it was the wrong color, and it was supposed to be like a 2-day job, and we spent the whole week there fixing it up, putting a railing up, and that was one of the best sites we've been on because she appreciated it so much. She loved us being there. And it made us feel good that we could make her happy and fix what had been a problem for her.
Now, did I hear right that you guys like have lunch with the homeowner and that kind of stuff?
Yes, we do.
You get to know all these people. You don't just come in.
No, we get to know them. We get to know a little bit about them. Yeah, we've had lunch with most of our homeowners.
Well, I like to do a little bit of everything.
So, like, what other things can you do? Have you done?
I mean, I could do pretty much anything that was on the list that...
Well, like what? Tell me some things that are on the list.
Carpentry, I don't know how to say it. Painting, like the roof stuff. um, the weeds and stuff. I don't know what that's called. Yard work.
This is my second year, yeah, I leave.
All right, and what do you like to do the most?
I don't really know. I mean, I've done painting a lot, so it's not really my favorite anymore.
What else have you done?
Drywall, yard work, cleaning.
Is there any particular thing that you've done that you were most proud of? Or there's a poignant story that goes with it? I know you meet all the people, right, that you work for. You have lunch with them and all?
Most of them, yeah.
Okay. So is there any like story that you remember that made you think, boy, I'm glad I'm doing this?
There was an older man whose house was literally just being held up by the paint. And he was just so nice and sweet.
Today we've been scraping off the side of the building for the paint, and then just painting the building white. So far we've got most of it. We might finish after lunch.
You like scraping paint? I know, I hate that too.
Last year we painted a fence and a porch, and then after that we painted this house. It was blue, green, and white, I think. And the house, it was pretty much falling apart. The only thing that was holding up was the paint. So we painted most of that house. I was the one doing the trim. My neck was hurting the rest of the week.